welcome to Insert Podcast Name Here, where we start with a topic and ramble from there.
We're your hosts, Emily and Traeden, and our guest today is Alex.
How we met him is a blur, but he's a really cool and funny person.
Okay, so we always start with a question.
Okay.
And today's starting question is, how much would someone have to pay you for you to legally change your name to, like, something weird?
Like, I don't know, Bullcrap Anonymous. That's like a weird band name.
Yeah.
It is.
How much money? Because money's great, but like,
It's your name.
then it's your name.
It's a permanent thing that stays with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, and it's like, it's
Wait.
not like something you like.
Wait, but there's a loophole. You can legally change it and then legally change it back.
No, it's your name forever.
Forever?
Permanent forever, ever.
Forever and ever?
Forever and ever and ever. Forever. So, how much money are we talking here?
Depends on the name.
Depends on the name. Okay. We'll just go with my first suggestion.
Yeah.
Bullcrap Anonymous.
Like 20 million?
20 million for Bullcrap Anonymous. What about like Poo Poo Head?
A lot more than that.
More? Okay.
Yeah.
What about like... What about something like that's not like technically... Because there's names that are like weird for
Yeah.
you to be named, but like they're not weird names in general. So like if my name was Bob or Frank, how much would I pay? Probably not that much, honestly. Like Bob, I could just go by Bobby, but if I have to be called Bob,
Ugh.
I don't know. How much money can I get out of this thing?
A lot.
I'd probably go with a nice and easy, just single million for Bob or Frank.
Yeah.
What about you, Bob or Frank?
Bob or Frank?
For I don't know which one's worse.
Bob is probably worse.
Yeah. No offense to all you Bobs out there. It's probably a good name for you.
Yeah.
We're just...
Not us.
It's just not the vibe, okay?
Yeah.
It's just not the vibe. But we love you, Bob, wherever you are. All right. How much money?
Well, if I went with Frank, I could just have people call me Frankie.
No, but like you have to be called Frank.
Ah,
Hey, Frank. How's it going, Frank?
probably not that much.
What's up, Bob? How you going, Bob? How you going? How's it going?
How's it going?
How are you doing? How is it going?
Probably.
I never know what to say when someone says sup, or what's up. I would say the sky.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. I say the
Like-
sky or the ceiling
Yeah.
every single time.
Cause what are you even supposed to say when someone says what's up?
Nothing.
What's up?
Not much.
Not much. How about you? That doesn't tell people anything, though.
Yeah.
So the question is pointless.
It's a conversation starter.
It's a conversation starter. It's kind of like, hey, how's it going is easy, good,
Yeah.
or not good. But then if you say not good, then they're gonna ask questions.
Yeah.
But if you say good, then okay, cool, bye.
Not.
Talk to me, Lord.
We're not going to sing
We're
again.
not going to sing again,
We're not gonna
but we
sing
are
again.
going to sing
We're not
again.
going to sing again.
Whereas I have the Lion King stuck in my head. Okay.
I'm a
Gonna be your mighty king. Okay.
Okay.
What is your favorite Disney movie? And favorite Disney prince after that.
Oh.
Favorite Disney movie? Definitely Tangled. For me.
Disney.
You. Disney movie.
Is
Disney princess movie. Not necessarily, but if there's the Disney vibe, they don't have to be a princess. So you could say Moana or Mulan. Because are those people princesses? I have no idea.
No, not really.
No. Right. So you can say that, but Disney princesses. But doesn't have to be a princess.
I've got one.
Yeah.
What is it?
Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland?
is
Technically counts.
a great one.
It is a good one.
Now I want to change my answer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was your previous answer?
Princess and the Frog.
That
That
was
was a good one.
too.
I do like that one.
Yeah.
I like the soundtrack of Mulan, which is why I'm upset that they made a Mulan movie without the soundtrack.
Yeah.
That really upset me.
That was a weird live action. They
Yeah,
keep
it
making
was.
live action movies, and they're a little weird.
Well, that's
Yeah.
because in Walt Disney's will, he wanted Disney to make a live action version of all his old cartoons.
But that's I'm not a huge fan of the live action movies.
Yeah.
But some of them are good.
Mm-hmm.
Like Beauty and the Beast was not that bad.
It wasn't.
No, it
Beauty and the
wasn't.
Beast was okay. Cinderella, I didn't super watch.
There's too many.
There's too many different variations of Cinderella. I don't know which one's the goated, definitely the Disney one. I don't know. But the one that I saw with the girl, that was pretty good.
Just the one with the girl.
The one with the girl with the hair. The one with the hair.
The glass slipper.
The glass slipper. The one with the girl in the blue dress and the glass slipper. She was blonde. Yeah. But that one was not that bad.
It wasn't.
The Lion King wasn't terrible. It was
not
like-
really. But it was still.
Well, what did you not like about it?
They just look weird. They all look like a
They
little
did.
weird.
They look weird. Yeah.
But that's just because they're animals and it's
The-
CGI.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. CGI is funky sometimes because sometimes it looks great.
Yeah.
In the Spider-Man movie, it looks great, but in some things it just does not look good. When normal people try to do CGI, it does not work
Yeah.
well for them.
You have to be an editor.
You have to know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Spider-Man, what's your favorite Marvel movie?
Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Favorite Marvel movie.
There's a lot.
I've
Do you have
never
one?
watched Marvel.
You haven't watched Marvel?
No, not ever.
Never?
Mm-mm.
We literally watched Iron Man in science class today.
You did?
Yes, we did.
That's
Iron
great.
Man is not a Christmas movie.
Marvel is Christmas.
Mm-mm.
In my house it is.
True.
But I watched, oh my gosh, my teacher, I'm not gonna say who, he played Krampus in science.
I would have loved to see that movie. I want to watch it now.
No, it was kind of scary. This dude
I
ate
love
a
scary
kid.
movies.
Wait, what did he
The
do?
jester clown guy ate a kid and it showed his
Oh.
feet hanging out of his mouth. Sorry for the faint of heart that wandered upon this conversation.
No, we talked about murder all the last podcast.
Yeah, but murder's fine. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Murder is not fine. Oh dear goodness
Rephrase.
gracious. Murder is not fine. Sometimes death, sometimes kids in our generation are immune to the idea of death because of all the gun games like Fortnite and Call of Duty. And we're just constantly I died. But we don't think about the seriousness of that.
Yeah.
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 And when you're playing Call of Duty or Fortnite, great games.
Mm-hmm.
Like playing those games, but you don't think about the lives of the people that you're shooting. Oh no. Yeah, so murder is not fine, but
Just to specify.
just I was just saying, in the situation, that the faint of heart
Mm-hmm.
might be better in the situation where it's just murder than feet hanging out a dude's mouth.
Yeah.
That's weird out of context.
Wait, what movie? What was the movie called?
Krampus.
Never
It's an Austrian tradition around Christmas, and this Krampus dude comes to your house, and if you're naughty, then he takes you, kidnaps you, puts you in a bag, and beats you with a stick. But in other areas, it's like he takes you and drags you to the underworld.
Yeah.
Drags you to the underworld or beats you with a stick in a bag. I can't tell which one's worse.
For America, it's just coal in your stocking.
Yeah.
So sad.
Oh, you better be nice this year so you can get your Tesla.
Not the Tesla.
Your Tesla, even though you're only 4. We trust you, baby girl. With your Tesla. And your pumpkin spice latte that mommy give you, even though you're 4. And it's okay, it's just sugar anyways. There's actually no caffeine in it.
No caffeine.
Sorry. Pumpkin spice lattes are delicious.
They are.
Yeah. While we're on the topic of, like, little kids and their parents and stuff, can we talk about, like, the fact of how the younger generations are, like, slowly deteriorating?
Yeah.
I swear, our generation better raise children that are not constantly on their iPhones or iPads or whatever.
My kids are gonna get technology the same time I got technology.
Same.
I mean, 6th grade is, like, kind of still early, but it's like, by middle school, you kind of need to start figuring out life on your own.
Yeah.
And, like, blah, 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 doing stuff, planning. Oh, gonna go to Market Street with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And then, you know, there's rules.
Yeah,
Lots of
definitely.
rules. But,
And
like,
as you get older, those rules deteriorate.
Deteriorate? Like the sanity of America. Yeah, no, living in this generation,
Not
I
very
mean,
good.
it's not very good, but, like, hey, at least it's not during, like,
One of the world wars.
like another world war.
Well,
Or a
We're
civil
close,
war.
but, you know.
not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
We're close.
Very.
No. I don't like being political, but, like, just, like, the entire...
As soon as NATO lets Ukraine in, then we're all going up against Russia.
Yeah. It's fine. I can't get enlisted. I'm too gay for that.
Yeah.
Plus, mental illnesses.
Oh
If
my
I already have
God.
mental illnesses, they can't give me any PTSD, right?
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. There's my theory on why there's so many mental illnesses now that were why so many teens have mental illness all over the place. There's always been mental illness. It's been everywhere. More people are aware of it and being diagnosed and stuff. But I feel like there also is more mental illness.
Yeah.
Because no one hugs anybody anymore.
Yeah.
Because if you hug people, it's gay. Which being gay is great. I love it. But, like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, there's no face-to-face relationships. It's always over the internet now.
Yeah. And it's like, even like, yeah. And it's like, when you have your friends, like, no one hugs their friends anymore. And my mommy always says to get 8-second hugs a day.
8-second hugs.
8-second hugs a day. Keeps the depression away, at least for the most part.
For the most part.
There's some things you can't escape from, of course.
Yeah.
But hey, hugs never hurt, unless you have, like, trauma around that, which I understand.
Yeah.
Then find something else that makes you happy,
A high
preferably
five.
with people.
High five.
People are good. People are good. Hang out with people.
Uh-huh.
Wait, we never asked the Disney Prince question. Who's your favorite Disney Prince? / princess.
But I know my
Disney
answer.
Prince. Oh. Okay.
Disney Prince.
Disney
Prince Naveen from Princess and the
Of
Frog.
course.
Agreed. I like all of them, honestly, except for Gaston. He doesn't count though, and like
Well,
Because it's Prince Adam.
Yeah.
I like that song.
yeah, but he's kind of ugly too. I don't. Okay. I prefer. I don't want to say I prefer the Beast, but they fell in love while he was the Beast, so I feel like it's weird that he's not anymore. It's like a weird, different person.
Yeah. And I feel like the live action Prince Adam looks nothing like the cartoon Prince Adam.
No.
I haven't. Wait, I don't even remember the live action.
You don't?
No.
Not really, no, not me either.
But your favorite princess?
Mulan.
Mulan. I like. Who is she? Oh, who is she? No, I'm sorry.
Let me just start listing.
Merida.
Merida's a great one.
She's great.
She is great.
She's a baddie.
She was the person that got me into wanting to shoot a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
It was that movie specifically.
Same.
That was the movie that also made me scared of bears.
It's a bear.
I couldn't be scared of bears when I was little because they lived in my backyard. I live out in the middle of nowhere.
That's rough, buddy.
That's why I would be scared of them, Traeden. That's why I was scared.
They just come over across the road, nose through the dumpster.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
Dogs barking at them all the time.
I have cats. I have cats that live in my woods. I think they're technically the neighbor's cats. Well, the neighbor feeds them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, they're not the neighbor's cats. There's so many of them. So many. And, like, sometimes there's a couple that wander into our yard, and they're just like, hey. And then we go and pet them, even though, like, could have rabies or could have fleas. But, like, it's a cat. I'm gonna pet it, okay? I don't care about the dangerousness.
You know you know where Stewart Park is?
Stewart Park? Yes.
Yeah. There's a lot of, like, cats that roam around there.
Mm-hmm.
And a bunch of them really like me. Like, specifically one little orange kitty. He's so sweet. And he'll come up to me and, like, jump up on my stomach and stuff like that.
Aww.
Then there's a gray one. And then there's black and white one.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of them up there.
Cats are cool. I like cats.
Dogs are nice, but cats are really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I can never pick between the two because I've grown up around both.
Yeah, same. I think I'm always going to be a dog person, but I do love cats. I'm always going to be a dog person, like a big dog person.
I'm like right in the middle.
Yeah.
I can't choose.
And that's big dog person, not big dog person. and not big dog person. Wait, no, that's the same thing as I said before.
Yeah. A person likes big dogs.
Yeah. It sounds worse the more you talk about it.
Yeah.
You know.
You good, Traeden?
No.
What is your guys' favorite kind of laughing?
The one I do the most, which is probably my favorite, is when I do the deep voice and then I laugh hysterically.
Santa Claus-esque? Okay.
Yeah.
You...
Silent laughing.
I love that kind. I love that kind of... Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like... I like the kind of laughter where it's so funny, and then someone says something else, and then you laugh more, and then someone else adds onto it, and then you laugh even more, and then you are like literally rolling on the floor with laughter, and like
I've done that before too many times.
And like also when you're like see me, I get sick of my usual laugh, so sometimes I'll just be like rolling around laughing, and then I'll go and then like everyone laughs, and then it's just like and then I just like
Yeah.
Laughing is fun.
It is.
Laughing is fun. Try it sometime.
That is some life lessons for you.
Life lessons.
Traeden.
No one can talk anymore. It's fine.
I cannot speak today.
It's okay. You don't have to speak English. We.
We were speaking German earlier.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Duolingo.
Yes.
I love Duolingo.
Lovely.
I love Duolingo. Shout out to Duolingo.
I haven't done Duolingo.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. We're not sponsored by anyone.
I know. No, we're sponsored by the school.
I guess.
I mean, technically
we
we
don't
are.
get any money.
Yeah.
Not sponsored by anyone though.
We sponsor the school by making videos for them.
You should get paid.
We should. We get
We
paid.
get paid in 100s.
Yeah, we get paid in 100s.
Duolingo. I love Duolingo. I'm doing Spanish and German, and I think I'm gonna get back into Russian.
That's a
You were
lot.
trying to do it earlier.
I stopped doing Russian a while ago because of obvious reasons. I might go back to it. I don't agree with the Russian behavior.
Just the language.
I just like the language. I think it's cool and I want to say vodka and use vodka in a sentence.
Yeah.
And I'm losing my ability to do a Russian accent, so it's funky.
Right now, I feel like I'm doing German, French, and Italian.
Yeah.
Which ones are you doing?
French. And that's
French.
it.
And that's it. Wait, do you take which language class do you take here?
French.
French. Okay.
You should do Italian.
You should do more languages.
Yeah.
I might try.
Wait, learn German. We're both doing German.
Oh my gosh, and I got Zoe to do German
Oh,
a
no.
while ago, but then she stopped.
Liv is doing German
Deleted
too.
the app. Oh, so we're all doing German.
We're all doing
now.
German. We should all do German.
Road trip, Germany.
Yes.
Here we come. We know how to say she did not do her piano lesson today.
We know how to say beer and wine because that's in the first
Beer
lesson.
and wine is in the
Oh.
first lesson.
Very first lesson.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna be that one table at lunch, and somebody's gonna walk up to us, and we're all just gonna start speaking German at them.
Speak German
Yes.
at them. Ah! You know how, if you look at something, you know what it would be like to lick it?
No. No, I don't. Well, yes.
No, so look at that wall. Never licked. I've licked a wall before, never mind.
Look at that window.
Let's see. What have we not licked in this room?
The camera. The camera.
The camera? But you know what it is like. What it
What it
is
would be like.
What it would be like. You know what it would be like to lick whatever you see. You can look at the part of Traeden's hair, and you know what that would feel like.
No.
You know what it. You know what it would feel like to lick Traeden's eyeball. That's what I was thinking about when I was zoning out. No, and the first time I figured, someone told me that, it was my brother. He was like, hey, did you know that you can look at any
Anything.
surface and you would know what it would be like to lick it? And I was like, oh, that's weird. And then he screamed in my ear, the dog's eyeball! It was traumatic.
Which brother?
Ethan, who else?
Oh. The dog's eyeball.
The dog's eyeball! Look at the dog's eyeball! Crunchy. Just kidding. More squishy.
Uh-huh.
No, doesn't an eyeball have the consistency of a grape?
Probably similar.
Ooh.
I think it's more like
I
Orbeez.
heard that it was a grape.
Orbeez?
Like,
Have
you
you
know Orbeez?
chomped on an Orbeez before?
On an Orbeez? Heck yeah.
I have to.
Who hasn't?
I haven't.
They look so delicious.
Traeden,
It's just
really?
like...
You should try one.
No.
You should get one of those big ones and just take a bite out of it, Traeden.
Just, don't be shy. Take a bite.
No.
Don't be shy. Take
Try
a
some,
bite.
Traeden. Try some.
What weird things have you eaten as a child?
Oh no.
Let's go around.
I stuck a Tide Pod in my pocket to eat in the middle of the night, and it popped in my pocket, and I never got to eat it.
Oh, well.
Good.
That's
They
very
look good.
That's the universe telling you something.
They
Okay?
look tasty.
You don't eat it though. Don't eat it.
Like,
It's
I
not
went to
a
my
good
grandma's
idea.
like a week ago, and I was doing some laundry there, and I grabbed a Tide Pod, and I still have the urge to eat them. They look good, and they feel like gummies, and they look like a gummy.
Then just eat a gummy. Don't eat a Tide
Yeah.
Pod. Remember the
Someone-
Tide Pod challenge? That was rough.
No.
Oh.
I hate the TikTok challenges that like are really dangerous, but you don't think of them as dangerous.
Like the cinnamon challenge?
Drinking
Like the
NyQuil.
cinnamon challenge is not that bad.
It is, though.
It is bad.
Because if you inhale it, then
Yeah.
it's stuck in your lungs.
If you don't know how to do it right, then it's really bad.
Yeah.
But if you like give it time and you don't just like, you know,
Yeah.
like if you like, and then like you grab every molecule and moisten it with your saliva,
Yeah.
then it's not that bad. I've
Yeah.
done that before.
Mm-hmm. Like the other TikTok trends, like drinking NyQuil.
Oh yeah, that's like basically drugs.
How many melatonin gummies can I eat before I pass out?
Heart attack, drugs. Drugs.
Mhm.
That's
It's
doing
basically
drugs.
drugging yourself.
That's drugging yourself and
It's
overdosing on melatonin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a vitamin. It's a vitamin.
It's
You're
not a vitamin.
still,
overdose.
you still don't want a proficiency in a vitamin like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's powerful. You don't want that in you.
Mm.
Don't do drugs, kids. It's bad for you.
Yeah, but then if you do that, like, say the melatonin or the NyQuil, if you continuously do that, then you're gonna get addicted to it.
Yeah. And, like, addiction isn't cool. Don't do
No.
drugs, guys. I already
Mm.
told you that. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. Was a bad idea. Sorry.
How many times have you broken out in song?
A lot. It's fine.
The theater kid slips out.
The theater kid slips out. I'm a huge theater kid. Huge theater kid.
Yeah.
Not. Wait. Huge theater kid. That's funky. I don't know. I'm not huge. I'm normal. So I'm a little short.
Short.
I'm a little on the short side.
So am I.
So are you.
Yeah.
But it's
I am
fine.
a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. You're taller than us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. But it's just like, I
Yeah.
don't know. But like those TikTok trends, I don't like them because they just make me nervous
And they're harmful.
and they're harmful. Yeah. And it makes me sad.
Yeah.
Oh. I just need hugs. It's just everyone get your hugs.
Oh my god.
Get your hugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is like the weirdest dream you've ever had?
Weirdest dream? Probably like, well,
Mm-hmm.
I do have a lot of nightmares.
Oh.
So there was this one, and it was like all the people that I disliked were in a hot tub, and I was in the hot tub too, and then I got out of the hot tub, and then my friend at the time pushed a button, and then they all floated to the top dead, paralyzed
Yeah.
and dead.
Mm-hmm.
And like, got very pale. And it was scary.
Yeah.
And then I looked over, and and then I looked at the person holding the button, and it was my friend, and I was like, "What, bro? Why would you do that?" And she was just,
Oh.
and it was like, "Okay,
That's
Yeah.
good.
remind me to not take you off, okay?" And then I had this other one. The very first memory I have of childhood and the first dream I ever remember having is the tickle monster.
Oh.
Me and my family were on our way to a picnic, and then there was this gate. There was a gate here and a gate here. And inside the first gate was the tickle monster. So
Oh,
my
no.
dad opened the gate, beat him up, and then and my eldest brother, Ethan, helped out too. So they beat him up, he was on the floor. I don't remember seeing a body, but I knew he was gone and not a problem anymore. And then we went into the park and had a picnic. It was great.
Yeah.
It was a great dream.
Dreams are weird.
I love dreams. Like, the dreams specifically, where you can start control them. Like, start controlling them. Those are
I've
fun.
never had a lucid dream, and I really want a lucid dream.
I have a couple times, and it's really fun. I get to fly everywhere.
Oh, I've flown in so many of my dreams. It's so fun.
I've never flown in a dream. There's just always, evil chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas.
There was an evil chihuahua dream, and apparently my dog at the time, she's not with us now, but, my dog at the time had puppies. She was spayed, but, she had puppies, and they were chihuahuas. She was a boxer. I don't know. Dad's got some... Not my dad.
It was a sign.
The dad has an explaining to do. Yeah, that's a grammar.
Yeah.
The dad of her kids has some
explaining to do.
Yeah.
Words.
I don't know. Anyway, they came after me, and I couldn't run, and I couldn't scream. No. And I was, trying to scream, and I was like... But nothing came out, and it was very scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Half my nightmares have Barney in them.
Yeah. It was Barney as the chicken monster, I'm pretty sure.
Never had cartoon... Well, no. I've never had cartoon characters in my nightmares. I have had them in my dreams before.
Yeah.
But they were never...
A person.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't know. Barney was really mean. Barney was bad in my dreams.
Hostile, that's the word.
Hostile.
They were never hostile.
I'm pretty sure I've had a lot of dreams with, my best friends in them.
Yeah.
And, occasionally I'll have... I haven't had any dreams with my boyfriend in them. It's really weird. Because I do hang out with him a lot.
Yeah.
But he's not in my dreams, so, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, the fun dreams you can have and, the not fun dreams you can have. Oh my God. My favorite one was, do you know the movie Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children?
Yes, I love that movie!
I put that on right before I went to bed.
Oh.
And I went to sleep.
Wait, how old were you?
13 or 12. And I went to sleep.
That choice.
I was at my grandparents' house. And this little bird kept following me around everywhere. He would fly after me in the house. And it was so sweet and it felt so fluffy. I'm surprised it wasn't a nightmare. Because Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children is a scary movie. But it's also one of my favorites.
I have a story about that. Oh my gosh. Before I even knew this movie existed. Before I saw the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Way before I saw the movie. I had a dream. And the holocaust from that movie. They were in my dream. I've never seen that movie before. And then I explained that movie to my friend. So my friend, literally, she was like, that kind of sounds like these dudes in a movie I watched. And then we watched the movie together. And I was like, that is the exact same thing. Yeah. What the... No. That's scary.
I've had a dream where the same characters in the same plot line happened to me as The Shining.
Oh.
And I've still never watched it.
Oh my God. You really need to. It's a great movie.
That's crazy.
And I've had the dream multiple times.
You should watch The Shining. Maybe it's a prophecy.
It's a sign. Traeden.
Have you ever had a dream like that happen to you?
No, but I have got a lot of deja vu.
Deja vu is crazy.
It is. It is really crazy. Me and my brother playing soccer one time. I had a dream about that, and then a month later, it happened. I was 5, 6, or 7, somewhere in there, and we were playing soccer, and I get a memory charge, and I remember it. I tell him to stop, and so we just look at what we're doing, and I tell him that I had a deja vu dream or whatever it was called.
Oh yeah. Because the things that are so ethereal. They kind of creep me out, but I love the feeling of, having deja vu, and it's
You feel like Raven from Raven's Home.
No, I just feel I'm just Oh, that's fun. That's cool. That's gonna freaky, but whatever. I just love that feeling of...
Yeah.
Not the whole confusion bit, but like the feel, like the ethereal.
Yeah. Like the feeling you've seen it before and you know
Yeah.
where it came from, but you don't know how it happened.
Yeah.
Kind of love not knowing why, but then it makes me want to figure out why.
Yeah.
Unless there's numbers involved, then I don't want to know. I held back the last song that I was going to sing.
Which song?
Do you get deja vu?
Oh my
gosh.
god. But yeah.
That song stuck in my head.
I still have Skylar Sisters stuck in my head from like first period this morning.
Skylar Sisters. Wait, because I sang that song this morning with my brothers in the car.
Oh my god.
Or wait, no, it wasn't this morning. It was last night before the concert.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I had a whole...
We had a chorus concert.
Yeah.
By the way.
It was great.
It was great.
I had a whole concert for myself in the car, singing hymns and songs.
I love theater songs.
They're great.
All right, that's far enough from the topic, I think.
Yeah.
We've gone way over a time mark,
Probably.
but you know. We will see you in the retrace. Okay, bye. Hello and welcome to the retrace. So our starting question was, how much would you have to be paid to change your name to something weird?
And then we went on a rant about weird normal names.
Like Bob. It is a really great name. Just not. It's just
not for us.
my name. And then we got to the pointlessness of sup, because I said sup, I'm Carl or something.
Yeah.
And then, because sup is like, you never know how to answer to sup. Then we got into our favorite Disney movies.
Yes.
I don't know how we got there. I think I just randomly thought of it.
I think you did too.
Uh-huh.
And then after Disney movies, we went into live action Disney movies.
Which turned into CGI, aka Iron Man.
Yeah.
Which Traeden watched Iron Man in a class.
Yes.
So then we got on Krampus, because I watched Krampus in one of my classes. And we got to how kids nowadays are slightly immune to the thought of death because they're surrounded with it constantly.
Yep. And then we went back to Krampus, which I still know nothing about.
And then back to American Children, Gen Alpha, iPad Kids, blah, blah, blah. Sticky iPad Kids.
Sticky iPad
Then we got on War and Being Enlisted or something.
I think so.
Then we got into mental illness and I said that I have most of my mental illness is because no one hugs anybody anymore. That's kind of a joke. Do with that what you will.
We got into like 8-second hugs.
We got 8-second hugs because my mama always told me. Anyway, so yeah, affection in friendships and people are good most of the time.
Most of the time.
A good amount, a good chunk, a decent chunk, a little chunk. Maybe go looking, get your magnifying glass out, but they're there.
And then after that, we got back into Disney, specifically Princess and Princesses.
Because I never got the answer to my question. And then we got into bears and bow and arrows because of the Brave movie. Then we got into stray cats because that's what's in my woods. And then we asked the question, dogs or cats? And then we got into our favorite kind of laughing. I think we laughed really hard at some point.
Did.
And then I asked that question, kind of an abstract question a little bit, but it's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got into not speaking English and Duolingo. How we're not sponsored by Duolingo.
But we're obsessed with the app.
Yes, we do love Duolingo. And then we were like, we should be paid for this, but we get paid in good grades, okay?
Yeah.
And then we went back into Duolingo, and then we got into knowing what it would be like to lick random things that you're looking at, like how you could just look at your dog's eyeball and you know what it would feel like to lick it.
Or Emily, just to lick the dirty window behind the camera right now.
There is a dirty window behind the camera right now. Nah. Okay. And then we got into deadly TikTok trends.
Yeah.
Because Alex mentioned Tide Pods. Don't do drugs, kids.
Nope.
Don't do that. And then we got into I'm a short theater kid. True statement. Then
Me and you both.
Yup. Then we got into weird dreams and nightmares. Then we got into Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children dreams and nightmares. And then we started talking about, I didn't even know that this happened to more than one person, but like having dreams about movies that you haven't watched. And
It's insane.
It's insane. And then we got into deja vu. The etherealness of some things is really cool. And then our concert that we just had was fun.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for the recap. Thanks to Alex for joining us on this episode. And thank you, listeners, for tuning in. And we'll see you next time for episode 3. Remember to stay silly.